Hello, Diecast car fans and anyone who's interested in race cars, diecast cars, toy cars, any sort of cars, even real cars if that's your thing, any fantasy cars, whatever you like. Am I saying it right? I have no idea. So a little secret about me is that I really like Porsches, or sometimes I say the name wrong, but bear with me. So one of my favorites that's out there is the 918 Spyder. I really like this car. It looks great. But this is just a small little Hot Wheels version, am I right? Just 1/64 scale, you know, it's real small. Sure, you can race it on Hot Wheels track, but what if you want something fancier and more realistic looking, right? So I thought, you know, like any kind of car guy, am I right? Not that I'm that big of a car guy, but I am a big diecast car guy, okay? But like anyone that likes cars that are cool and fast, I'm thinking like, almost like a guy that wants a truck, right? Well, eventually you're going to want a bigger one, right? So when you want a truck, even though this is a car, not a truck, sometimes you want a bigger truck, right? And sometimes you want a bigger car. So here we go. Check this out. We got the same car, but bigger. So check this out. I got this car from the local CVS. I couldn't get the sticker all the way off on the bottom for the price tag, unfortunately. It's a really nice model now. One thing I want to say is CVS. Look, I love shopping at CVS just because of some of the... They sell these bigger diecast cars and I love them. But last time I was there, the time that I picked this up, I don't know who did it. It must have been some kind of vandal came in the store. I don't know. But most of the cars in this scale right here, let me double check, make sure I'm saying this right. 1/24 scale. Most of them were broken. Someone had gone through and ripped the doors off. They had ripped the hoods off, ripped the tires and wheels off. They were all broken really bad. And I feel bad for the store because now they can't sell those. Whoever had vandalized them just got into the store's profits by it. They ruined a bunch of merchandise. And I hate when people do that. I really hate when people go and smash up merchandise. Because at the end of the day, that just hurts the employees. But that's beside the point. Let's get back to the car, right? So this car is really nice and detailed. Looks just like, you know, what you would expect. It looks just like the Hot Wheels one, but better. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it says 918 Spyder on the back. That looks real cool. Doors open up. Nice and neat, nice interior. Close them back up. Now, one cool feature about this car is if you look at the steering wheel on the inside, which is also very detailed, it actually steers when you move the steering wheel, which I love. I love that it moves when you move the steering wheel. I absolutely love that. And of course, you can steer the wheels without it just by moving them like this. But I just love getting a hold of that little steering wheel and just steering the wheels. I love that so much. Anyway, so I should get to the brand. This is from a brand called Welly. I know nothing about that. I don't know anything about the brand, since I'm mostly a 1/64 scale Hot Wheels and Matchbox guy. So I don't know much about this brand. All I know is this is a really nice model and I like it. And I'm planning to get other cars from the series, assuming they're able to replace their stock of completely damaged, broken, vandalized toys that was at my local CVS last time I went there. I really feel bad for them, and I would have took some pictures, but I just, to show you how bad they were damaged and how the parts were ripped off. But I just didn't feel like that would be respectful to, you know, the people working there. I feel like it's not their fault that the stuff is broken, I'm sure. I'm sure someone just went on a rampage and smashed up the toys in the store. See, I don't know why you would do that. Why would you go into a store and just start smashing up expensive toys? Because this was... I guess it wasn't super expensive, but it was $12.99, so it is worth some money. Well, when you first buy it. I don't know if, like I said, like to buy it brand new is $12.99, so that's not bad. But still, I mean, that's $12.99 that's going to come out of employees' pockets. Don't let me, I shouldn't go into that. I was just so angry when I saw that most of the cars that they had there from Welly, from the Diecast 124 scale, and cars of similar size and scale. There may have been more than one brand there, but it just infuriated me that someone had vandalized them. I was lucky enough to find one of my favorite cars ever in there, fully intact and not vandalized like all the others. Because, you know, I would have loved to buy some of the others too. If they weren't all smashed up, and if I had been carrying a little more cash on me, which I wasn't, I would have bought them. I would have bought one, two or more, because these are so nice. Now, one thing I noticed is the only parts of this car that open up are the doors. The other cars from this brand and this line, the hoods can open up. The trunks, I think, can open up on some of them. I could be wrong about that, but I know the hoods open up so you can see the engines. This one doesn't do that. As far as I can tell, you can't open anything other than the doors. Yeah, the doors are the only thing to open. There's no way to access the engine compartment or anything, but look at this. This is cool. I love the way you can see the exhaust pipe sticking out the side. I love that. Because look at the Hot Wheels version. The Hot Wheels version doesn't have that. It doesn't have the exhaust pipes on the side. Don't understand that. But this one does. Because this is very accurate and detailed. Take a look at the headlights. Those are really nice too. They're translucent, nice. Whereas the Hot Wheels ones are just, you know, painted on. But I love both versions of the car. The Hot Wheels car definitely for racing it on track and, you know, playing around with it because it is nice and speedy. But yeah, I really like this larger model. It's not, maybe not as fast as the smaller model, obviously, because that's a Hot Wheels, so that's going to be faster. But it's really nice. Tires are rubber, which is always good. Rubber tires are great. Wheels, front doors open. I mean, it does everything it should do for a realistic model. Aside from maybe allow you to access the engine compartment, which, I mean, on this car, I mean, I guess for this model it's not really necessary because, like I said, it's not the kind of car where you just flip the hood over and open and, you know, like a I don't want to say like a normal car, but like a lot of other cars, like the muscle cars and similar vehicles that they had, you could open the hood in the front. But this is a completely different type of car. I mean, this car you don't open the hood in the front. I mean, there's probably a variant of it out there that does, but I mean, it's a nice car model, you know. I just love the look of this car. It's one of my favorite cars. Like back in Need for Speed Most Wanted and stuff, and other Need for Speed games, I would drive this car all the time. In those games, I just love it. Alright, so yeah, the reason I wanted to review this model is because, as you can tell, this is one of my favorite cars, and I love Porsches. If I pick up more car models in the scale, or close similar scales, like say like this Ford GT, which is a 138 scale, I might pick up some of these and do a couple of reviews of these with a couple in the video or whatever. You know, we got like this Jeep that's 134. If I might do reviews on those vehicles as well. Let me know if you want to see more reviews on these larger scale vehicles, or maybe even on the smaller ones. Because I got plenty of Hot Wheels and Matchbox. I could do little, you know, reviews on some of them. Oh, I just, yeah, I love the comparison of the scale too. You're just looking at the different sizes. All right, well, I think that's enough for this review. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know I'll probably be doing a bunch more diecast car related content, as that is primarily what my channel is about. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, whatever you like to do. Let me know what you thought of this video, please. And yeah, I'm just a small YouTuber right now, trying to build up a bit of a community, so to speak, that likes diecast cars. And I've joined a couple other communities, sure, but you know, I just want to. Oh yeah, this is a pullback car, by the way. I just want to talk about, you know, my favorite cars, diecast cars specifically, because, you know, as much as I like railroad cars, I actually personally don't drive, but that's personal information. Forget I said that. Alright, thank you for watching, and goodbye.